What is up, Covenant fam? I am doing my Gospel Sunday / Monday video. And I basically normally I do the song first and then do like my message at the end. But I have an important message to say that I need everyone to hear, because these videos are not going to be the most popular videos. So I will put this message in the beginning of this video. Everybody knows that Covenant is a Christian-based company. It is a faith-based company. Let me say that, because I'm pretty sure not all of the employees at Covenant are Christian. There may be Catholics in there and Baptists and all kinds of other things. The point is that this is a company based and it was started on faith and some type of relationship with God. And I've seen posts before and comments before from drivers that have gone through whatever situation they were going through, and they decided to, so much for it being a Christian company, so much for them being all about God, blah, blah, blah. So let me put it this way. Starting from the top, the founder, the CEO, the VPs, everybody at the upper level are all about the Lord. Okay. As you go down the pyramid, so at the top, you've got CEO, founder, everybody up there, right? And as you get wider down to the bottom of the pyramid, that's like all the, the drivers, in-house, IRC, payroll, anybody else. It's, within the building, you got, the tier, right? As you get further down, I'm sure, some stuff gets watered down a bit. Not everybody is going to have the same level of faith. Some people are still, on the fence. Some people are, making the transitions. It's a process, going from living your life the way that you're used to. And then when you go through something in your life, a trial, a tribulation, something that is really just woken you up, you then have to learn how to walk that path. You can't just I'm reborn again Christian and I'm perfect and I do nothing wrong. It doesn't work like that. So for people to say so much for it being a Christian company. Yeah, we are, but we're also human too. We all make mistakes and, we pray about it and everything. And we try to find a better way to handle things, to be a better me or be a better you. And so you can't always look at it as black or white. There's some gray, there's some, smoky black. There's all kinds of colors in there, So, I just wanted to put that out there and let everybody know that it is a faith-based company. The founder and his wife, David and Jacqueline Parker, are very much about the Lord. And, they're not going to discriminate against people that want to work for the company. They're not going to judge them and be like, you can't work here because you're not a Christian or you're not a believer. So, of course, there's going to be a mixture of, believers, non-believers, spiritual people, those that believe in the stars and the moon and, all that stuff. So we all have something that we believe or that we go by. And we all have to live with the decisions that we make and how we classify and identify ourselves. That is not for us to judge someone else if we feel that they're lost. If they feel that they just fine, hey baby, they just fine. You cannot, tell them what they're doing is wrong if, you don't have to take that path. You're not walking that line with them. So maybe their moments will come later. Or maybe something traumatic happened that they've fallen off of their path and they have to find their way back. That is between them and God. You can't decide things for other people, right? You just be there for them and pray for them and hope that everything works out for the best. So another reason I do these videos is so that we can expand our thinking and our minds and our hearts for different genres of gospel music. So, there's, Christian rock, there's, Christian rap, there's Christian, country, all kinds of stuff. And, for those of you that only listen to a certain type of music and, okay, let me put it to you like this. When I first was finding my journey back to the Lord, I am full on hip hop, R&B, some rap. I don't like the stuff that's out now, but whatever. It was hard for me to transition. I was going to church and I was, all about starting anew. And I remember telling the youth pastor, and I said, I don't know how to transition from listening to ratchet music to, good, clean, wholesome music. So you know what he did? He made me a CD of gospel rap and R&B. And I was blown away because the beats were knocking and they were talking about Jesus. So I got the best of both worlds. So it was easy for me to kind of open up to that because I love music and I love exploring and listening to different things. I just love music in general. If it's got a good beat and it sounds amazing, I'm all for it. I started getting into like the Korean pop music and I listen to Indian rap. Like some of it is like really good. I have like an absolute like love song. Like I love this song, fell in love with it. And it's an Indian song and it's hip hop. And I mean, the beat, you wouldn't even think that, it was, but you can hear that they're rapping in their language. So, yeah, anyway, so this song that I'm going to play for you guys is called Skin and Bones, and it is done by a band called Fit for a King. And after the song, I will have another message for you guys, based on like situations and what the song was about. So let's get it going.
Forgive me now, for I have sold my soul for gold. Wash up on shore, 1,000 miles away from home. Just as I begin to settle and these skin and bones alone, I find the answers to questions I have never known. Is there a be a better way. Running from time to try and keep myself alive. Release my pride to keep from pushing the light aside. Now as I begin to let this in, I must keep the best in mind and remove myself from the things that are wasting my time. I know that one of these days I'll finally see you face to face at the golden gates. Will you take me away? To the grave. I know these words won't hold any weight, but please don't turn away. Don't turn away from me. Is there a life beyond the grave? Will I make the same mistakes day after day? For I have sold my soul for gold, washed up on the shore 1,000 miles away from home. Just as I begin to settle and to be skin and bones alone, I find the answers to questions I have never known.
So that was Fit for a King is the name of the band, and Skin and Bones is the name of the song. It's like mellow, it's heartfelt, and basically, you know, money is the root of all evil. And even though we need it to survive, some people go overboard and they're just so greedy. Like, it's never enough. Never enough. And I've always been the type, I want to live comfortable. I don't need to have lavish things or whatever. As long as I have a car that works, a roof over my family's head, and food to eat, lights to see, like, I'm good. But a lot of us are driven by the bag, and I know that that's what brings drivers to drive, because I remember growing up, everybody was like, oh, truck drivers, they make good money. They make a lot of money, you know, and I never understood what the big deal was about money until I became a teenager and, you know, young adult and, you know, full on adult. And now people are literally working themselves to death for money just to survive. It's crazy. But I tell my subscribers most of the time, you guys, that not all money is good money. Okay? Companies will entice you and tell you, oh, you make this, you can make that. And there's a lot of drivers that mess up their history by company hopping, chasing the bag. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And so the song is basically saying, I gave up my soul for gold. You know, will I make the same mistakes day after day? There must be a better way. So, you know, there has to be a different way for people to view and look at what they need, so that way they can be content and be happy. Nobody's happy because we're stress freaks. We're so stressed out. I try to, like, I need money. I need to get more money so I could do this and do that and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it's insane. It's crazy, guys. So be careful out there. And, again, not all money is good money. And, make sure that you guys are in the right place. Always ask God to guide you where you need to be. You know, you have to have the trust and the faith in Him that He will not steer you wrong. Sometimes we think we have a plan that makes sense, and it will definitely steer you in the wrong direction. And, you know, sometimes it's hard to get back to where we started so that we can try again. But I want you guys to know that everybody makes mistakes. Us learning from our mistakes is what puts us in the next phase, in hopes that we're walking in the right path. So I know Covenant is a high paying company right now, and it's worth it to work for them. But if there are things that aren't lining up within your life that puts you in a place to work for Covenant, don't force it. Everything will all work out the way that it's supposed to be. And who knows, maybe after you gain some experience and, you know, you feel confident enough to be out here and doing your thing, you know, there might be a position that's available that opens up for you to be dedicated or, you know, engineered or something like that. And I'm not saying you can't do that now starting out. I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes we may have a plan and it just may not go as we would like it to. I'll explain that in another video. I do have more videos coming up. They will be face-to-face videos, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. But I got a lot of things to say and not a lot for me to show you guys. I do have to do Qualcomm video and stuff like that. I don't know what good it's going to do. Well, it should do some good because the new system isn't going to come right now. So I'll show you guys Qualcomm stuff. I will show you guys under the hood and oil dipstick and all that other good stuff and tire stuff. And the chaining video will be coming next week, you guys. I have to get it out there so that way I can do it before winter this time. My last videos, I did it after winter. So we're going into the cold and winter season, and so I need to be able to have that video out for you guys and ready to go. And yeah, so hope you guys like the song and you understand the message. And I will be doing more of these. It's going to be different songs, different genres, different messages. You know, all mixed in there. So I hope you guys are enjoying this new direction that I'm going, and I will be adding more stuff. Giveaways will be coming soon. I'm waiting for a few more things to line up, and then I will start ordering stuff from the store and doing those giveaways and things. So give me, a few more weeks, guys, and I'll get it going for you. You guys can always ask me any questions you have. Doesn't have to be pertaining to training or anything like that. Just about the company in general, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. And until next time, guys, bye.